Good morning, fellow punters. The clock on the wall tells me it's 25 past 7 on Monday morning. I'm in the town of the Head and Chokers in the Hyde Hotel here last night. Breezed into town we're in early yesterday after leaving at 8:30 yesterday morning. They didn't stand and knock. They wanted to get to 11 o'clock Mass in the Franciscan church, a small little church there, not too far away from the cathedral. I went to 10:30 Mass in the cathedral. That's my second time in 3 weeks being there, 3 Sundays. And they walked about, and I didn't make contact again with them until we checked in the bags at 1:45, half to 1:45. And then I went into Kitty Carr in the Park House Hotel. Not in for a free lunch, but I got a free lunch. She set me up. I asked a couple of the staff actually, I said, can I watch the match in there? Oh yes. And I said, can I eat the dinner? No, you can't. You have to go to the bar to watch that. But it's not what you know, it's who you know in life, as everybody will attest to. So I said to Kitty, I said, is it okay to go in there? And she says, sure, my little child. She calls me, hello, my little child. And in the dinner, and the old big dessert after in a big bowl, plenty of custard, absolutely, and fresh cream. And he said, do you want ice cream or cream? I said, and, not R. He said, how do you mean? He didn't understand. I said, there's no R in my book. It's and. So I said, lump it on, big bowl. Great stuff, and to get it for nothing as well. And a big hug, and away we went. And to fuel up then, and part above at the cathedral. So it's as a leader man say, it's a draughty all morning here this morning. Not a Head and Choker in sight after losing yesterday. They let me down. I done a 20 a cume at 12-1, 12.0 something to 1. I had 3 winners and Galway let me down for the cume. As I said, there's always one. I was in I had a couple of pints last night. Taffs, I love Taffs. I just had the one in a great pint there, 660. Then I went to the King's Head for that band on a Sunday night. They're brilliant. Pyramid. Great show altogether. I was there from 9 to 11. I just had 2 pints during the show. I didn't go overboard. And nice walk back then, and an apple turnover and a cup of coffee before I went to bed. Sorry, tea. Barry's tea. We're leaving this morning at 9. They have a boat ride from Doolin to see the Cliffs of Moher at 12. So they're going to be there for 11:30. So we'll have plenty of time. And on to Killarney then. And there's a big number birthday in the gang. And I booked them in to Falcha tonight for 6:30 for the dinner in with Kitty, or Eileen O'Callaghan. And Dingle tomorrow, and we're going to go to Celtic Steps. At least half the anyway tomorrow night. So looking forward to that. I think they'll enjoy the show. So they want to decorate the bus this morning, so I said okay, that's why I'm on it up a bit earlier. And they want to have party stuff. Said courteously asked me would it interfere with my view, and I said no, I haven't even looked in the rear mirror at G once. I use my wing mirrors, and that's it. Lambourne, 20th horse in racing history to complete the Epsom Cora double yesterday. What a great run from Serious Challenge, who has improved. Well, you don't know what to make of the form after that yesterday. We'll have to wait to see how Serious Challenge runs the next time. Lambourne didn't seem to be in his form that he was in Epsom, or did he get the free run of the race that day? We got beaten in again twice yesterday, 2 seconds on horses that on another day could have won. That was about 4 the weekend that we could have had winners and we didn't. My mate Alfie, next ride he was ahead. Stride before the line he was probably equal. And Dylan Brown McMonigal didn't get a run on The other one, oh God, boy, you know the one. Gap closed and he ran on. And the chaser had a sort of an off day. I know that he went up £10, but he just didn't seem to be travelling with the same zest as normal. So anyway, one today, it's a horse that we backed before, who had said would be finishing his races strong. In the 7:15 at Windsor, Toca Madera. Interestingly, since its 2-year-old days, it has only ran 3 times at 6 furlongs, winning 2 of them. One as a 2-year-old and one last year in Windsor off 94. And it's off 96 today, but Tommy Jakes takes off 5. So technically, it's £3 under its last winning mark. It has only ran once since the 2-year-old days at 6 furlongs, winning over the course and distance last year. El Majed is the favourite. It's probably be hard, it'll be hard to beat, but I'm going to give this one more go. 6 furlongs at a track that it won at, and coming in £3 under. So El Majed maybe in a reverse forecast in the event. I think it's 4-1 shot. El Majed was 5-2 when I was looking there a few minutes ago. Disappointment for Galway yesterday. No Connacht team in the final 4. One from Leinster, one from Munster. A fantastic second half performance from Kerry yesterday. It's what I was saying all year about them. They weren't going for the 2-pointers because they didn't need to. They had that in their back pocket when they needed it yesterday. Clifford and Shawnee O'Shea, they're excellent, great shooters. Donegal was my tip at the start last January for winning the All-Ireland at 6-1, and Cork were the 11-4 for the hurling, so I'm still intact in my bets for that. I did have a Trixie done with Kansas to win the Kansas Chiefs to win the Super Bowl, but I've the 2 bucks still in that. Great performance from Meath in the second half. So the likes of Damien Dardis and co will be happy men today. It's great that the breath of fresh air is breathed into this year's championship compared to other years, when it wasn't as much interest. But unreal, the 2 pairings again for the semi-finals, and 4 great matches the weekend. So I have to say kudos to Jim Gavin and his committee for changing the rules to make it a worthwhile experience attending matches again, because by God it needed it. Anyway, I better get this into the oven, so bash the bookies over and out.